आई थिंक सो। सो 100 डेज इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग चैलेंज का आज ये 12वां दिन है, और आज मैं बात करना चाहूँगा स्पॉटलाइट इफ़ेक्ट के बारे में। स्पॉटलाइट इफ़ेक्ट एक साइकोलॉजिकल फिनोमेना है, एक साइकोलॉजिकल घटना है जिसमें हम लोगों को लगता है कि लोगों का ध्यान सबसे ज़्यादा हम ही लोग पे रहता है। सो टुडे आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट स्पॉटलाइट इफ़ेक्ट। व्हाट इज़ स्पॉटलाइट इफ़ेक्ट? Spotlight effect is basically whenever we are doing something, whenever we are going something, or whenever we are on a stage, whatever we do, then we usually think that people pays attention to us way more than they usually do. That is spotlight effect. And in spotlight effect, we we people have a tendency that what people are going to think about us, what people going to know about us, what they are thinking about us. So they are saying all the other things, and usually they're not happening, but they are happening in our mind. And that is spotlight effect. It means that people pay attention to us way more than they usually do. And we all think in this way. We all fall in this trap of spotlight effect. But usually nobody pays attention to you. Like imagine, for example, you are on a stage and you are about to say something. You have a speech, you want to give a speech, or you want to give some whatever you will do on a stage. We think that, okay, oh my god, I'm on a stage right now, so I'm on a spot, and people have put me on a spot. Now whatever I will say, whatever I will do in the stage, people will gonna notice about it, and people will gonna say about it when they are going home, when they are at home. And people will gonna make fun of me if I'll make some mistake, if I'll do something bad, something worst. What if something worst happened with me? What if something bad happened with me? This is a genuine example of spotlight effect. But usually people don't think about you much. They are busy doing their work. They are busy doing their task, their thing in their world. Actually nobody pays attention to us. And we overestimate the situations whenever we are in a spot. There is a research that happened in Harvard University. So a researcher gave 100 students some very unique t-shirts that are looking very weird, very unique. And the researchers said the students that, okay, wear that t-shirts and go to the market, go outside the mm, college campus and see what happened. So they went the college campus, out of the college campus, and they you know they moved around. And after a few minutes, after I think 1 or half hour, they come back. And researchers asked them questions like, what have you noticed? So they think that, you know uh, people people are noticing me way more than they are, and they are saying weird things about us, they are making fun of us and all the other things. But the real thing is here, the researcher who also went with those students so that they can see that what happened with them. And the conclusion of that research, the researchers found out that, students were thinking that, okay, more than 60 to 70% people are noticing them. But in actual reality, the researchers have found that less than 25% are noticing them. This is reality. So this is the professor found out about this spotlight reality effect. People have this tendency, people have this mindset, and everyone has this mindset that people are noticing me more if I'll do some weird things, if I'll do some bad things, if I'll do something that people will not like, then they will gonna make fun of me. This is inbuilt. Why? Because according to psychology, we value the unity, we value our community, and our community is one of the most important thing for survival, because in people's mind it is inbuilt, according to psychology, that if their community, if their society you know left them, if their psychology boycotts them, then they have very less tendency, they have very less chances to live in this world. Because if they are alone somewhere, if the society boycotts them, and in earlier time, I'm talking about evolutionary psychology, in earlier time they don't have to they don't have any home for living, and they have to go to the jungle, and in jungle that there are lots of dangerous things, and they can eat them, they can hunt them, prey them. So if they if the society boycotts people, then it means that death, it means death. So that is why people always have this tendency, and people always think about people, that what they are gonna thinking about me, what they are gonna saying about me, because it is directly connect to survival, it is directly connect to our life. That is why we always think about people more than ourselves, and that is why we always care about things, we always care about people, what people gonna think about us, what people gonna say about us. This is always going inside our head, and that is deep rooted inside our head, according to evolutionary psychology, because it is connection, it has the connection of our survival. That is why we always think about people. I hope I convey the message well, and if I have done some mistake, please correct me, and please give me feedback. I would love to receive your feedback. आई थिंक आपको पसंद आया होगा स्पॉटलाइट इफेक्ट के बारे में, एंड आई थिंक आज का मैसेज यहीं तक था. वेल देन, दिस इज़ फरहान शमीमी. थैंक यू सो मच.